EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 35 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. So we are starting on the 20th of winter, year 1. We're just checking the weather as always, and in this episode we're going to be going through the 20th, the 21st and the 22nd. So again, it's quite a slow episode, there's lots of speed ups, just because it is a little bit slow in winter in this game. But we are playing with the dog for a little bit. And with that, let's head out. Check the post box, nothing's come as always. Very rarely do you get anything in the mailbox. But we're going to go straight in to look after the cow. I was going to say cows, the cow and the 2 sheep. And Fluffy does need shearing, which is wonderful. We'll say hello to Moo. Very imaginative names, these. And hopefully Barbara's not as sick as she was before, because I made a mistake. So let's go ahead and have a look. So let's go and brush her. And oh dear. My goodness, Barbara, you sure seem in a sour mood today. So it looks like she's still sick. I really don't want her to die, so we're going to go get some more animal medicine, I think. Just to be safe. But let's go ahead and feed them. And I apologise if you can hear any roadworks in the background. I can't really help that, I'm afraid. They've sort of jammed me in, them 3, aren't they? Right. Are we going to keep the milk? No, we are going to ship it. And we're going to ship the wool as well. So next, we're going to grab the honey. And we're going to go ahead and look after the chickens. And as I said in a previous couple of episodes, this bit is going to be sped up from now on. Just because I have a full chicken coop now and we have the mayonnaise maker. It takes too long. As you can see, I just wasted a bit of food there. So we have 5,555 Gs exactly with 80 feed. And again, apologies if you can hear the roadworks in the background. So we're just gathering the eggs and making them into mayonnaise as always. And out we go. Of course, we've kept an egg for the Harvest Goddess because it is a nice sunny day. We have another speed up here of me going all the way up the mountain to break the rock and chop the lumber. And with that, let's come all the way back down. Well, let's go and say hello to the girls this morning. So we've got Anne and Potpourri, of course. Anne's on a green heart and Potpourri is on the highest heart level, which is red. And of course we are going to give this egg to the Harvest Goddess. Couldn't speak for a second then. You're very welcome. There are also a couple of birthdays in this part as well. But quite honestly, nothing too exciting. We're just plodding along and getting through winter as best we can. So with that, we are going to, I don't know, head off the farm. Oh yes, so it looks like we're going to go and get Barbara's animal medicine. I'm not sure why the previous one didn't work. Maybe I'm just being impatient. I'm not sure. But I don't want to risk it. So Harris is coming out as we're going in. Let's grab the medicine. And it is £1,000, so it is quite a lot. But hopefully we'll be okay. So we now have 4,555 Gs. Winter is supposed to be all about saving money in this game, you know, but we're not doing very well with that, are we? Unfortunately, I really don't think the hothouse is going to be happening, but never mind. Those roadworks are really loud, I'm so sorry. But where are we going now? So we're actually going into the hospital. And this is the first time during this playthrough that we're actually going to buy medicine, I believe. We haven't had an exam yet, we probably should, but we're going to get medicine. And I had a little bit of a debate, but I just went and got the normal Bodigizer. Because this is actually a birthday present for somebody. Could you imagine getting medicine for your birthday? But what a girl wants is what a girl gets. That's what she wants. We're just checking our money situation again. 4,055 Gs. We're just sort of checking everything else as we go. But with that, let's head off. And we are going into the library because it is actually Mary's birthday today. Don't ask me why she wants medicine. I mean, her father is a herbalist, isn't he? So, but she says, oh, what a surprise. Is this a birthday present? Can I keep it? Yep, you absolutely can. Hello, hello. And while we're in here, it's a library and we haven't actually read any books yet. So let's go ahead and do that. So these are books written by Basil about the festivals of the village. The books here are Village Festivals, volume 1 through 5. Why don't we read some of the books? Village Festivals 1, the local horse race. This village holds a local horse race on the 18th day of spring, where horses from the farms of a number of villages come together for a race. The farmers normally use their horses for farm work, but as the race day nears, they spend time training their horses for the race. Once asked a nearby farmer if there was anything special one could do to win. I don't do anything special, just brush my horse and talk to it every day. Actually, it is better practice for the horse to get on him and run, but my leg. That was his answer. Village Festivals 2, Opening Day. Ugh, this village holds an opening day ocean festival on the first day of summer. In this festival, young men participate in a swim race. There appear to be no particular rules, but the thrash seems to be the most popular swim style. Swimming in the ocean is hard work, so the men are all very serious. This ocean race is quite difficult, and you must take many small breaths, or you will tire and have difficulty reaching the finish line. My friend, the swimmer, says, it is better to take short, small breaths when long-distance swimming. But for us amateurs, it is hard to keep pace even over short distances. It is better not to wait until you can't hold your breath any longer. It is not good for your body to hold your breath so long. I cannot do that festival for the life of me. Village Festivals 3, the Chicken Festival. This village holds a chicken festival on the 7th day of summer, and many people from nearby villages come to participate in the chicken sumo. The fights take place in a circle with two chickens trying to intimidate each other out of the ring. I talked with the host of the chicken sumo himself, a poultry farmer. People don't train special birds for the contest, but they do tend to select the chicken they feel most strongly about. Such chickens want to do their best and impress their owners, so they'll try their hardest. Some don't even need any urging, but if the owner is not paying enough attention, their chicken might flee out of the ring at the first fright. I guess it all comes down to the relationship between man and hen. This is what the referee said. The thing that motivates the chicken most is probably the love it has received from its owner. Village Festivals 4, the Tomato Festival. This village holds a tomato festival on the 12th day of summer to celebrate the tomato harvest. What the villagers do is have a big food fight with the tomatoes. Most of the villagers participate in this festival, forming teams of 3 people each. It is a festival enjoyed by people of all ages. The men can throw faster than the women and children, but in the end, it all comes down to how well you can dodge the tomatoes. I beg your pardon, I don't think they do. Village Festivals 5, the Dog Race. This village holds a dog race on the 10th day of winter. In this race, the owners run as fast as they can and try to get their dogs to follow them to reach the goal first. The sight of the dog owners trying so hard to get their dogs to follow them sparks much laughter from the crowd. The interesting part of this race is that it clearly reveals the relationship between dog and owner. Dogs that are trained try very hard to keep up with their owners so they can stay close. Don't rub it in. If a dog has not been trained properly, when it tires and can't keep up, it will wander away and forget about the race. I asked the host of the dog race whether he had any hints for winning. It's simple. The owner just has to run at the pace of the dog. That was his answer. I guess that's all there is to it. Huh, I'm knackered. And with that, we're leaving. So they're really just basic guidelines for how to play the game, I suppose, but we are trying to do everything. This is as close to a 100% playthrough as we can get, so why not read some of the books, eh? But with that, we are going to head back to the farm. Oh, I've never spoke so fast in my life! And what are we doing now? Oh, yes. Oh, no, we're going to see the horse. I thought we were going to give the animal medicine, but we haven't seen Binky today. Sorry, I did a little yawn there. And you can come out, Binky, because it is sunny tomorrow, so Archie gets sunshine. There we go. So let's go and give that medicine, I think. Yep. And they're all sort of bundled up together, so that doesn't really help. You can cure animal diseases with this. Well, hopefully it works this time. Is this Barbara? It is indeed. So let's get right in front of her and go for it. And hopefully that has cured everything. We'll have to wait till tomorrow, I'm afraid, to have a see. So it's 20 to 12. What are we going to do next? We're going to think about it, but I think... What are we doing? What are we doing? Back and forth. We're going to go into the house. And this is where there's going to be another giant speed up because we decide to do some more cooking. And again, I just thought it was better and easier if these parts were sped up. So let's cook a dish. We've got the truffle and a rice ball. And that's made truffle rice. Who would have guessed? Let's see, what are we doing here? I think that was some sort of curry. And again, we are trying to get all of the recipes done as well, of course. And that's some sort of fruit juice. And we've made a sandwich. So 4 recipes, let's pop those away. And with that, even though it's only 10 to 12, we are going to pick up the dog and go to bed. So quite a slow day today, but we are here with Star One Sports. Match in the wrestling tournament. Yeah, he really looks like he's wrestling. The second match of round 2, Sally versus Vanilla. Sally mysteriously failed to appear, so Vanilla won by default. I think Vanilla, right, might be bumping off the competitors, you know. Can't say that. So what's Farmer Fran got to say? Oh, she's talking about the blue feather, right. You seemed surprised yesterday that it might be for sale at the supermarket. Does that mean it isn't normally sold there? Not when you're not ready for marriage yet. Could you imagine if marriage was that easy in real life? Do you like me? Here's a blue feather. Have that. We're getting married. There's no indication that our character actually pays for their wedding in this game either. How lovely. Anyway, we're moving straight on to day 21. I do say some of the randomest stuff, don't I? Let's check the weather. So unfortunately it's going to be snowy tomorrow. And with that, let's go. So the start of a new day. Of course we've got no post again. We're very unpopular. Now hopefully Barbara is nice and settled now and it's all done. I really don't want an animal to die during this playthrough, so let's see. So who's this? It's Fluffy. Oh no, we need Barbara. Well, let's get the milk first. Fingers crossed that Barbara is liking us again. I didn't mean to not feed you, Barbara. I just forgot. Let's see. Hey, there, Barbara. You look happy today. Yes, she is cured. Wonderful stuff. We should have more than enough feed for those as well. So what are we doing with the milk? Yep, we are going to go ahead and ship it. So we have 6,415 Gs. Let's head out. Next we are of course going to grab the honey and head into the chicken coop. So again, this is going to be fast forwarded. Wasted a couple of bits of food there. So we might need to go and grab some more. I think we dropped 2. And it looks like we've kept a few eggs, presumably for cooking. So another speed up while we go all the way up to the mountain. I'm still trying to get that event to pop. I know my mistake now. Oh, it's a sunny day actually, isn't it? So we won't be doing that. And then the long trek back down. Again, just checking stuff, see what we need to do. Saying hello to the girls. Oh, apologies if you heard that loud noise. That was my bunny rabbit running into her cage. So let's give an egg to the harvest goddess. There we go. And with that, I'm not sure what we're going to do for the rest of the day, so let's find out. So it looks like we're going back into the house. Because I think we're going to pop those eggs into the fridge. Lovely stuff. There's a bit of confusion because I'm trying to stack them, but they're not all the same egg quality, I should say. So there we go. They're in. We're not going to do any cooking right now. We are going to head back out. And off we go for the day. Now I have decided to speed this next part up, don't worry, you're not missing much. I'm basically back and forthing between Basil's house and Ellen's house because the event that I wanted to happen isn't happening. Obviously I now know what I was doing wrong, so this is literally just talking to those two, so I have decided to speed that up a little bit. It was a bit of a pointless venture really. I was just hoping that maybe the event I wanted would happen, but it's my mistake, not theirs. So we have 68 chicken feed, so I think we should probably get some chicken feed. And yep, it looks like that's what we're about to do. But we do have to wait around a little bit because we are a little bit too early. So in you go, Rick. And then Popery's on her way. Here she is. In you go. Let's grab some chicken feed. So I think we're going to make it up to 100 feed for now. So that's 30 something, is it? I can't remember now. I think it's 30 something. Let's have a look. $36 units that we need. Okay, so we have 6,055 Gs left. And I do decide to be a bit cheeky here. Try and get up the stairs. But the second floor only has our bedrooms. So with that, I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the day. But it does look like we're heading back to the farm. And there's Binky. We do, of course, have to get him into the barn. So there might be a speed up here getting the horse into the barn. Yep, looks like there is. I find this so difficult when they're not fully grown. And look, he tricked me. I thought he'd gone in, but he hadn't. So we are heading into the house. And it looks like we're going to have another early day, heading straight to bed. So we've already checked the weather, so we don't need to check that. We've got Mechabot Ultra again. Episode 15, is it? Right. I've not been keeping up with this story at all. If you have, you'll have to let me know what it's all about, because I could have clue. I'm guessing it's some sort of like Transformers thing. I ain't got a clue. Right, let's see what Farmer Fran has to say. She's still talking about the blue feather. She is indeed. What would happen if I gave it to another man? Well, let's not go there. There are various forms of love, I suppose. Yes. But unfortunately, you can't give the blue feather to a man in this game. They did make it so you could have different types of relationships in future instalments, though. And with that, let's move straight on to day 22 and our final day of this episode. And it is a Saturday, so of course it is TV shopping. So it's snowy again tomorrow. But let's see what we can buy from the TV shopping today. We can buy a power berry. When you eat this, your maximum HP rises by 10 points. 5,000 Gs though, the Robin gets. Considering we've been finding them in random places for free, we want 5,000 Gs. But we do have to get it. So no mail as always. It's a bit of a dark day, dark morning. Let's go and see Binky. Hello you. You've got to stay in here unfortunately. Not long until we see Binky all grown up. And of course, let's go into the barn and take care of the sheeps and cows. I don't know how to... The sheep, not sheeps. And cow. And we are shipping the milk again. Now I have had to move to a different location for this part because the roadworks are just far too loud. So I'm sorry if you can hear any difference in sound quality. But we've grabbed the honey, of course. And, oh, we're not looking after the chickens just yet. Okay, so we've decided to leave the chickens. But we are going to do a speed up here because we are going to go all the way to the top of the mountain. It's too early in the morning. I just want to kick myself now. Obviously, as I've said many, many times, I do pre-record these, so it's really frustrating seeing my mistakes play out. But we're going to do a spot of fishing as well, evidently. Doesn't look like we've caught anything, though. No. So we've killed a bit of time, we haven't caught anything. And we're heading back into the farm, and we're actually going to look after the chickens now, so another speed up. And again, I do want to apologise for this is called a Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough, but I know the winter months are, the winter month, it's weird saying winter month, the winter season is quite slow in this game, so I do apologise. There's not a great deal going on in some of these episodes, but that's, how it's going to be. We're playing for 3 years in game, so there are going to be some episodes that are quite slow. Hopefully you enjoy them just the same. So where are we headed now? We know that we need to save 5,000 Gs for TV shopping to get robbed. But first it looks like we're going into the supermarket. I'm not sure what we're getting from here. Oh, it looks like we're grabbing some flour. And I haven't sped this part up because we're only getting 1 flour. So that means it's a Harvest Sprite's birthday. So let's go ahead and see whose birthday it is today. So we've had 2 birthdays in this part. And while we're here, because I'm trying to show you every aspect of this game, I haven't actually shown you this grave before. It says here rests the 13th Mayor. There's nothing else on any of the other graves. So presumably Mayor Thomas is the 14th mayor of this village. But let's head into the Sprite's hut. And it is Nappy's birthday today, in the orange. So let's give him his flower. Thank you, Budum. Today's my birthday, you know. I do know. So let's leave. I think the next thing to do is probably go and get that power berry. Yep, that looks like that's what we're doing. 5,000 Gs. We are going to be left with no money to get this blooming power berry, but we've got to do it. And the phone call costs 10 and all. We have 7,305, so we're about to have 2,000. Yes, we'll have it. 2,305 now. Oh dear. Well, we'll stop in and speak to Cliff. Don't let anything get in your way. Not you, don't you either, Cliff. We're just having a little chat to people, and we are going into the kitchen area because I can't remember if we've had a proper look around here, so I'm just showing you around. You can't open their fridge, no. But this is Anne and her father's bedrooms. So this is Anne's. And again, I can't remember if I'd shown you around properly, so that's why I'm coming in here, just to show you around. And this is her dad's. So they sleep in the basement. No, it's not the basement, is it? It's the back. It's behind the inn. I was going to say it's not the basement because there's the door. It's behind the inn. So with that, are we going to speak to one? No, we're going to head straight out. If I can not bump into tables, that is. That would be a lovely thing, wouldn't it? So where are we going to go next? We're heading into Ellen's, presumably again for the event. I'm annoying myself with it. The flower of happiness. We'll have to see what happens with that as time goes on. And it looks like we are heading into the library. So, I'd better get ready. There's loud birds now. But here we are. These are books written by Basil about the plants of the village. The ones here are Mountain Harvest, volumes 1 and 2. Go on then. Mountain Harvest 1. You can harvest grapes, mushrooms, grasses and many other plants in the mountain where I live. Medicinal herbs also grow there, so I sometimes meet the young village doctor gathering plants. You can eat the mushrooms with confidence, since the poisonous ones are easy to spot. Yep. These are books written by Basil about the plants of the village. The ones here are Mountain Harvest, volumes 1 and 2. Oh, there's also one called Seasons. So there's 3 books. Mountain Harvest 3. In winter, there are almost no plants growing on the mountain near the village where I live. That is why the villagers gather from spring through fall and store foods for the winter. Well, that was 1 and 3. What about 2? I take it 2 doesn't exist then. And again, we're trying to be a bit cheeky and go through here, but it's not happening. Well, we just read 1 and 3. What happened to 2? I have no idea, but we'll leave it anyway. They weren't as hard to read. And with that, it looks like we're heading into Basil again for the event, but Basil's not there. So with that, let's head out. Gray's off to see Mary, look. Oh. And back to the farm we go. It is 10 to 2. And what are we going to be doing? I don't know, we're heading back out of the farm. Where are we going? It looks like I'm doing the big trek up the mountain again to see if the event will happen. And it doesn't. Spoiler alert, because I'm too early. Something that needs to be done in the evening, but never mind. So with that, all the way back to the farm. And it's now 10 to, 22, nearly 10 to 5. But I think we are going to go straight home. So, I think, yeah, let's pick up the dog. Yep, so we're ending the episode here. So thank you very much for watching. We've just got good old Farmer Fran again. She's probably still talking about the blue feather. I appreciate that this is a slower episode, so thank you very much for sticking with it. Some of the episodes in winter are slow, as I've said. She's talking about saving now. So thank you very much for watching. Your support really does mean the world to me. It honestly does. What's she talking about now? I don't know. But anyway, I'll say it again. Thank you for watching. And until next time, bye, Embers.